Yo, what's going on everybody, it's Dawson, and really quick before today's video starts, someone commented on my last video saying I should do a Q&A, and I thought that sounded like a great idea. So if you guys would like to be a part of it, be sure to comment any questions you guys have for me, and if there are enough questions, then I will be sure to film a Q&A next week. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so over the last week or so, Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred and company are looking to make pace of play changes for 2018, and let me tell you guys, some of these are absolutely insane. First, we are going to be addressing the pitch clock. The pitch clock has been in the minor leagues for a while now. I've been to a lot of minor league games, but you don't really notice it that much because it's not really enforced. But next year now, Major League Baseball is looking to implement a 20-second pitch clock, not only when there's runners on base, but when there aren't any runners on base. I mean, it's not completely horrible. Anytime a pitcher steps off, the clock will reset, but it's still pretty bad. And if a pitcher violates this clock, which, I mean, it won't be that rare, but if he does, then he gets a warning, and then if he does it again, then it turns into a one pitch ball added to the at-bat. Why? I mean, I understand dead time, but really? Let me explain the rest of the rules first, and then I'll elaborate some more. As for mound visits, any trip by a manager, coach, or another player will count as a mound visit, as well as if the pitcher goes off the mound to talk to another player, and still 2 mound visits will result in a player's departure. And on top of all of this, Major League Baseball also wants to add a 30-second clock between batters. What sport are we even playing anymore? Because honestly, I forgot. For all of my guys out there that used to play ball, or they still do, are thinking the exact same thing that I'm thinking. This is absolutely insane, and indeed it is. Like I said earlier, the 20-second pitch clock, it isn't that horrible. Pitchers usually already go around 15 seconds anyway. I've been to games with it, and after a while you will just get used to it. It really only affects the pitchers that go really slow, but again, there aren't that many that go over 20 seconds anyway. As for the clock between hitters, I mean, now MLB is starting to push it. I mean, batters have to look for signs and approach the at-bat, and having that timed and the hitter knowing that is timed, it just messes with their mind. I mean, the rule is, it's still doable, I guess, for players. However, for the meeting thing, this is where I draw the line. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so having 2 mound visits, okay, before a pitcher has to leave the inning, yes, I agree with that. Fine, that's what the rule has been. Good. The problem is when you call meetings between catchers and pitchers mound visits. That's when I start to have an issue. All my pitchers know what I'm talking about, but for everybody else, let's go a little in depth. I'm going to use Jaden as an example. For those of you who don't know who Jaden is, he was the guy in this video. But Jaden and I used to be on the same team. I would pitch and he would catch. Sometimes it would happen where I would come out after the last inning, throw out, walk the first batter. Then Jaden would come out and see me and try and calm me down. Next guy comes up, throw him a pitch, boom, hits it 450 dead center. Then the coach comes out to see what's going on, talks about the next batter. Okay, good. But the problem is, under MLB's rules, I'd now be out of the game because that would be 2 mound visits. I mean, obviously that was a hypothetical situation because you know nobody can hit off your boy. But a situation like that and thousands more happen all the time. And I know some guy is going to say how Major League players are going to adjust to this. But what about this? You've already used 1 visit and then you get mixed up on signs. Now what? You're screwed. The only way you could get signs back to your pitcher is by going to have a visit, but by that time he'd be out of the game. And all of this is for pace of play, right? Well, officials say that it'll only take 10 minutes off of game time. Genius. And the people that this affects the most is all of these guys and all of the other players out there. Nobody likes these rules, and I mean nobody. Baseball is about the players and the fans, and let me tell you, nobody wants this. Okay, it's obvious Major League Baseball is doing this to appear to a younger audience and get younger fans. But a fan that can't watch 10 extra minutes of a game isn't a true fan. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the new rules Major League Baseball is planning to implement? If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And for all of you guys that are still watching, you guys are my loyals, and I was thinking about doing a few live streams. The live streams would basically be so I can talk more and interact with you guys. If you guys are interested, be sure to comment stream below so I know how many of you guys would actually show up to the streams. I would let you guys know when streams are happening. I wouldn't just be doing them randomly. And before I forget, I would like to give a shout out to Jeff and all of Jeff's squad. You guys are awesome. I'm glad I met you guys. But thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to Flip Crew today, and peace.
Let the clubby know I need some lobster. Yeah. How'd he get to that? Backside double with a dented back. I invented that.